If you've ever felt insecure about your looks holding you back from dating hot girls, then this video is for you. Today, we're going to break down how social skills and personality can trump physical appearance when it comes to attracting women. A lot of guys might think, well, that's easy for a good-looking person to say. But here's the truth bomb. Even average-looking men can date incredibly beautiful women by mastering certain social techniques and psychological principles. While looks might get a girl's initial attention, it's personality, confidence, and social intelligence that keeps her hooked long-term. Girls are tired of the stereotypical hot guy who relies solely on his appearance. What really attracts high-quality ladies is a man who can make her feel understood, appreciated, and insanely drawn to his charm and charisma. So let's jump into the first crucial tip. Talk less, listen more on dates. I can't emphasize this enough. Too many dudes try way too hard to impress by rambling on and on about themselves. But the most powerfully attractive trait is being an engaged listener. When you ask thoughtful follow-ups, maintain strong eye contact, and let her do most of the talking, you're showing a sincere interest in who she is as a person. Girls absolutely love this level of investment from a guy. Now here's tip number 2 that takes things a step further. Strategically ignore her a little bit. Now, I don't mean be an outright jerk or give her the silent treatment, but sprinkling in some well-timed disinterest and disqualification can drive her into a frenzy over whether you're really that into her. The human mind values what's scarce and unattainable. By not smothering her with your full attention 100% of the time, you create addicting feelings of lust and desire. It's psychological push-pull at its finest. Speaking of creating that addictive desire, tip 3 is to subtly show her that you've got options. When you're at a party or social setting together, make an effort to work the room a bit and have fun, engaging conversations with other girls present. The slight twinge of jealousy this creates in her is one of the strongest aphrodisiacs known to humanity. If she sees other females vying for your attention, she'll be determined to lock you down for herself before someone else can steal you away. Now, tip number 4 builds beautifully on the last one. Always leave her wanting more by ending your conversations and interactions on a high note. When things are going extremely well, that's the perfect time to politely excuse yourself and bounce for a little while. Don't drag things out too long. This purposeful absence and cutting things off when the tension is simmering creates maddening anticipation that has her craving the next interaction. It's a psychological tactic that keeps her hooked on you like a drug. Now it's time to go even deeper into the specific techniques that'll have almost any girl hooked on your charismatic personality in no time. Our first move is to leverage the 3-minute theory when you first meet someone new. Studies show that using a person's name around 3 times within the first 3 minutes of conversation helps to rapidly build familiarity, comfort, and warmth with a stranger. So let's say you're approaching a cute girl named Sarah at a party. The flow would go something like, "Hey Sarah, I'm Jim. How's your night going so far, Sarah?" "Oh, that's awesome. I actually know a couple people here too, Sarah." Simple little name repetitions like that signal to her subconscious that she already knows you on a familiar level. Tip number 6 is all about your nonverbal vibe and energy. You want to be walking around with a slight, confident smile. This makes you appear fun, positive, approachable, and just alluding to a good time. Chicks are subconsciously attracted to guys who give off upbeat, high-energy vibes like this. A sourpuss in the corner is the last guy they want to risk talking to. Tip number 7, genuinely complimenting a girl, but not on just her looks. When you sincerely acknowledge a cool personality trait, skill, or accomplishment of hers in a smooth way, it boosts her self-esteem while also building familiarity and closeness with you. Compliments like, "I've got to admire how fearlessly you danced on that table earlier," work so much better than just telling her she's hot. Now, at this point, a lot of you might be thinking, these are just cheap psychological tactics and gimmicks for tricking girls. But here's the thing, these principles of building rapport, comfort, and desire aren't cheap tricks at all. They are psychological laws of attraction that apply anytime humans are trying to connect, even between friends or coworkers. Because the brutal truth is, if you want to stand out from every other thirsty guy and become magnetically attractive to the opposite sex, you have to get out of your own head. You need to tap into her mental and emotional experience of you through skills like listening, storytelling, disqualification, and so on. It's these intangible personality traits that give you a silent advantage over even the best-looking guy who relies solely on his mediocre game and appearance. Master the inner game, and you'll always be playing at a higher level. So there you have it, the top tips for using psychological tactics and finely tuned social skills to attract incredible women despite being an average-looking dude. Stick to the mindset that personality and charisma can trump just about any level of looks or status.